Man, it seems we stirred something up. It was a war breaking out in the comments of my recent video of the Silent Hill native port. On one side, you have people calling these new AI-assisted projects AI slop, and on the other, you have gamers who are just happy to finally play these classics on modern hardware without jumping through hoops. It was getting heated, and people are protective of these games, and rightly so. I've seen comments saying that we should only spotlight human-made decoms like the Silent Engine because AI code is dangerous or unfixable. But then I see other viewers who are just tired of DuckStation crashing in the church or in the boat cutscene and just want a version that works. Today I want to step back from the drama and look at what's actually happening under the hood. Because the truth is, both sides are right, and we might need a whole new category for what these projects really are. To understand the drama, we have to look at the gold standard. When we talk about the Mario 64 recomp, we're talking about a technical masterpiece. It is truly native and has almost zero overhead. You could probably run it on a smart fridge if you tried hard enough. This is that dream of preservation, taking the original logic and making it speak modern PC fluently. But then we have this new wave of AI-assisted projects. Instead of human teams spending years reverse engineering every line of assembly, a developer uses an AI like Claude to help lift the game into a playable state in a fraction of the time. The Silent Hill port we looked at went from barely getting past the school to fully playable in just a few weeks. That speed is incredible, but it comes with a cost. It's not a clean rewrite, and it's more like a wrapper or a translator. It's building a bridge between the 1999 code and your 2026 hardware in real time. Then there's the issue of performance. Not particular to the Silent Hill recomp, but other games I've tested. If I'm running a game from the 90s or early 2000s, I expect it to be lightweight. But some of these AI translated ports have massive overheads like the RexGlue recomps. I've seen reports of the Skate 3 recomp struggling to hit stable frames on anything less than a 3080, while the emulator version is hitting 200 plus FPS. My test was on a RX 9070 XT. While the overhead is high, we have to ask, what's the point? If a native port requires more hardware power than the emulator it's trying to replace, we've lost the plot. This is why I think we need a new category. These aren't native ports in the traditional sense. They're single game emulators. They're bespoke wrappers tailored for one specific title. They sometimes offer the benefits of being a port, like easier modding or ultra-wide support, but they keep the weight of emulation. So, is AI slop a fair label? I don't think so. However, I do want to challenge the developers using these tools to optimize their wrappers and match that low overhead efficiency that we see in the Mario 64 recomp. But we also have to respect the hustle. If no one ever tried anything messy or underbaked, we wouldn't have half the cool tech we have now. Think about the early days of any emulator. It was all hacks and workarounds until it matured. AI is just a new tool in the shed. It's a stopgap. It gets us a playable version now, while the perfect version is being built by hand. And honestly, I'd rather have an imperfect port today that I can mod and tweak than wait another 5 years for a project that might get a cease and desist before it even launches. Ultimately, we're entering a new reality for retro gaming preservation. We're balancing the raw speed of AI with the surgical precision of human code. It's going to stay messy for a while, and the debate isn't going anywhere. But here's the thing, choice is a luxury. 10 years ago, your only choice was original hardware or basic emulation. Now, you can choose a high-fidelity emulator, a community-driven clean recomp, or an AI-assisted single-game emulator. The fact that we're even arguing about which version of Silent Hill is technically superior means that the game is surviving. It's being talked about, played, and pushed to its limits. Whether it's a wrapper, an emulator, or a pure port, we are winning. Let me know in the comments. Are you a purist who wants that one-to-one efficiency, or are you a pragmatist who just wants to play? Either way, keep experimenting. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.